दिल्ली माउड़ा रे गुलाल गुलाबी रंग केसरिया दिल्ली में उड़े।
So dear friends, very good morning. Today we will read exercise 8.1 question number 6. The question number 6 is very good. This I have made the figure. This type of figure is made in your book also. A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. Diagonal AC, this is diagonal AC of a parallelogram ABCD bisect angle A. Yes, this angle is bisect. Bisect, it is already given bisect. Angle A bisect in a parallelogram. Then so that the first one is angle C bisect also, and ABCD is a rhombus. So actually you can see the diagonals of a parallelogram ABCD bisect angle A. What does it mean? Actually, I have made this triangle in my hand also. The same triangle here, you can see. No, it is how? Oh yes. It is in this way. This is parallelogram ABCD. And the diagonal AC, AC and BD are two diagonals. So for your clarification, I have made diagonals AC. Here you can see AC. This is the diagonal AC. And obviously this diagonal is smaller than this one. Okay. So this is in this form. Diagonal bisect angle A. In normal, this is a parallelogram, Are you confirmed this is a parallelogram? Yes. Because these sides is equal to this. If we don't have any instrument to measure angles, this is parallelogram, parallel or parallel. No need to measure parallel or parallel. Only you will measure this length and this length. Opposite length is equal. This one pair and this two pair. Only length measurement. If the opposite length is equal, two pairs of equal length, then it will be a parallelogram. The definition includes two pairs of parallel lines. This should be parallel to this, this should be parallel to this. But you have a theorem. Theorem is here. Theorem 8.4 and 8.5. So what I am talking about, theorem 8.5. In theorem 8.4, it says in a parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. Okay, sorry. You should to see here, theorem 8.2 and 8.3. It is given parallelogram, opposite sides equal. And it is theorem, means it has been proved. With the help of this, in my concept video part 1, I have told you out of these 7 theorems, these are in groups 8.2, 8.3, 8.4, 8.5. These are mutually inverse to each other, but this is unique. Why? This is the foundation of this all theorem. All this theorem will be proved with the help of this one. 8.1 is very important, and I have taught very interesting way in my part 1 video. I think you will see, and part 2 also. The link is given in the description. Okay, so this is the ABCD, a triangle parallelogram. So to confirm it is a parallelogram, we will measure only length through this 8.3. It is said parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. And if you don't know it is parallelogram or not, if you have to confirm, then you will measure the length this length, opposite lengths are equal, this is equal, so confirm the length are parallel also, means it is a parallelogram. We have only this what to say, measurement of a length, so we will measure how much length it is. I am measuring, and if this camera shows, actually it is complete 30 centimeter. I will measure this also. I am sure that it is not visible to you, but you will draw this type of figure also. You will cut. This is 30 centimeter. And this is what? 1, and here it is visible to me only 20 centimeter. And this is 20 centimeter. Means I have measure only the length and confirm the angles are equal. What angle? The theorem is opposite sides are equal, then parallelogram. In parallelograms, opposite angles are equal. In parallelogram, diagonal bisect each other. Okay, means first we will confirm the opposite sides are equal, means it has been parallelogram. Okay, so in the detail I will teach you in all my videos, because I am focusing on concept especially, because there are infinite number of questions. Infinite means whatever I have seen. Means many questions can be formed with the help of this type of mathematics tools. These are the tools, theorem. Okay, so this is a parallelogram. But the question is, we have to prove it is a rhombus. The question is, diagonals AC of a parallelogram ABCD, page number 146 in NCERT, 146, exercise 8.1, question number 6. Diagonals AC of a parallelogram bisect angle A. Actually, you know, it is again just like in this form. If this happens, just like here, if opposite angles happens, then it will be parallelogram. So it is given, it is parallelogram, plus if this happen, means you have given two things. What? You have given two conditions. Given, the first condition is given ABCD is a parallelogram. Is a parallelogram. This is the short form of parallelogram. It is given, means you can use all these theorems, this also. It is given already parallelogram. It was about the parallelogram. Okay. The second condition is, you know, this is the extra condition which I have told you in my part 2 video. All of you are requested to see the part 2 video. Link is given in the description. If, given means if this happens, and if AC diagonal, normally diagonal, you know, in this is the parallelogram, you know, I will measure you, I will show you this angle is not equal to this. I will show you, just wait some time. Normally if this is only parallelogram, this will not be equal, but if this is equal, the condition is if diagonals AC bisect, you know, bisect means half divide. If diagonal AC bisect angle A, you know, this is in my second part I have told you parallelogram have two conditions. One more conditions we have given, 3 conditions. So this is what I'm drawing here. It is not a part of the questions, means you will not write here, but only for your understanding. So I will write here, and you will write for your understanding, means not is a part of the questions. Actually, to solve a question is another thing. This 5 minutes I have written only 1 lines. So this was so much easy. Most of the teachers, especially your tuition teachers, will write very fast. But I have taken a lot of time, 5 minutes. Why? Because I am telling you, normally in ABCD parallelogram this doesn't happen. This is an extra condition. So extra condition means this is 2 plus this is 1 condition, and on having 3 conditions you have come on the rhombus. Okay, so only for your clarification I will erase it. You will not in rough copy for your understanding. What I have told you in second part of my lectures of this chapter, you will see very interesting. In detail I have told you. Means the first I have drawn this type of that is not any what to say, any mathematical figure. That is only for the relations, interrelations of quadrilaterals. In my video I have part 2. So this was, I have written parallelogram. Parallelograms, 2 conditions. 2 conditions are given and 3 more conditions you have to provide. Total this 3 is given and 3 more required. Okay, in parallelogram after that I have written in part 2, you can see this, I have written rhombus. Okay, RHOM, rhomb and bus. Here 3 conditions was given and only 2 conditions left. So what is this number special letter? In my next video I will tell you in any special video. Till then just keep it. 3 conditions are holding, and this is parallelogram. Oh sorry, rectangle. Rectangle also includes 3 informations. 3 information it has and 2 informations are required. 3 means it has and 2 required. And the square is what? Square is 4 conditions it has, only 1 information is required to draw any square. Required means if you have to draw any square, you should to know only 1 condition. This is 1. If you know the side of a square, only side, not length and breadth. It is not called length and breadth. No, it is called side. Side of a square means only one thing I will give you. You can draw the square. In rectangle, two things I have to tell you. 2 things, length and breadth. I will say you length and breadth of this rectangle. Draw this, you can draw. Because 3 things you know already with the theorems. Similarly in rhombus and parallelogram. In parallelogram only I will tell you the opposite sides are equal. So opposite sides are just like here, length and breadth. But here in parallelogram, actually 3 things you should to give. 3 things. Opposite sides and 1 of the angle or 1 diagonal. These all were in class 8th. So after some time I will tell you, I will take another extra class for to covering this. Okay. So what is given here in parallelogram? It was parallelogram, but if the 1 more condition has been attached, means this diagonals bisect. So from parallelogram you have come on rhombus. That's why it has been proved rhombus. So this is the extra condition, 1 more. 2 here and 3 here. Now 1 more condition you add, the question is of rhombus. 1 more condition you will add, the question will be of rectangle. Sometimes the question will be started from the rectangle and you will have to prove this is a square. So this is okay. So this figure I will make most of the times in this whole chapters. Most of the times this figure will be important for you. So note down in your rough copy. Means this is not a part of the question. This is only for your understanding. I have told you why the question, why this type of question is made. The foundation of this question was this 2 condition, here 1 conditions. If this holds only, then it will be parallel. This, then it will be rhombus. Otherwise, no. If this doesn't hold, this will be a parallelogram. Okay. So come on the. Okay, I will erase it. You note it. So come on this question. I have told you this is ABCD. This is actually ABCD. I have made live 3D. That's why I have made this figure with the help of this, means it has come live in my hand. Okay, so diagonals, I have made these diagonals, the large one diagonal. Okay, I would like to prove it, means this angle is not equal to this, and similarly this angle is not equal to this. How will you prove it? Okay, so this is okay, actually this is and this is the diagonal. So diagonal bisect, this theorem 8.1, diagonal bisect into similar triangles, similar, not congruent. So this is one of the congruent triangles which I have this parallelogram has created. You can see here, this is diagonals and all sides are covered, actually covered. This now I will tell you, I will show you, means this white angle is not equal to this red angle, and similarly here this white angle is not equal to red angle. But it will happen. If this happens, then the ABCD will change in the rhombus. I will show you. Okay, actually let us consider in normal parallelogram it doesn't happen, means this is bisected. No, how will I check you? Okay, if this is equal, then what will happen? If I will, this was equal, na? So if angles are equal, if I will change this one, yes, angle, oh yeah, it is not matching. Means if I will make, what do you think? These angles are equal. These are equal. No. This is not equal. But very interesting things you can see here. This type of questions can be formed, in your higher versions, in your competition, this type. This line is parallel to this. Why this is parallel? This is parallel to this one, because this angle equal to this, half of. Okay, so this angle is not equal, and when what I am telling you, this is also this type of questions, in extra questions, many other questions, this, because this half of equal angle this, so you can prove it by sliding. No, yeah, it is not equal, but it will be equal if you change in this way, this. So it's very interesting. If you want to study, want to understand this whole figure, you should to draw and cut in your copy also, taking this type of card sheet. Okay, so I have told you, I am telling you, this is not equal to this. Diagonals, normally parallelogram diagonal does not bisect angle A. So how will you prove? Means what I am going to prove it, this is not half bisected, but in parallelogram, what I know, it is not bisected, yes. So which one is equal? Sir, angle this A is equal to this one, very well, and it are equal with this figure. Angle A is equal to angle C. This equal to this, it holds. If it is given parallelogram, so angle A means BAC. Here angle A will be equal to angle A. In A means ABC. Angle A means of this small. This angle equal to this opposite. I have told you these are, if these line are parallel, these two are line parallel things, and AC is intersecting. So these are alternate interior angles. So these are equal. Parallelogram, that is why I have told you, parallelogram, definition of parallelogram is on the base of parallel lines. Okay, so these angles are equal, and others means, okay, yeah, I'm drawing here yellow. This is yellow color, means this is equal to this. But how it can be proved, figure by experiment? I will prove it. Okay, you will see. This is the actual figure This is okay. I will prove it. Actually, in this triangle, what do you observe? The biggest angle is this, highest. So opposite to this side is biggest. Least angle is this. So opposite to this, no. Least side is this. So this angle will be least, opposite. And if you this is the smallest side in this triangle. So this is the least angle. If you confirm, means I'm telling you this is the smallest and you are confirmed, right? Yes, if you, means in my comment section, means this method is are you confirm, are you believe on me? Actually, in science study, it is not, any teacher should not say believe on me. You should to practice, you should to done in your experiment. So I am not telling you believe on me, but you can measure, you can make the figures and you can measure. So this is okay. Let me measure. It is visible, I think. Even then, let me measure. Okay. Actually, this side, this and this, AC, AD and DC, because it's this is, if this is the length, what does it mean? Okay, let me tell one more thing. Oh yes, let me prove. This angle is equal to this. You can check it. This is angle A. Angle A. I will show you. Yes, this is. I will show you this angle equal to this one. How? If I will change it, these are not equal. So that's why not covering. Okay. How will I cover it? If this angle equal to this, so I have to hold this angle here, and for that I have to change. This will not work. So I have to change here, and this angle to equal to this. But yes sir, you are angle measuring. Okay, because this angle is equal now. Keeping here, I can change. So in class 7th, it was taught about rotational symmetry, this. Earlier, this was here. So this equal to this. For you again confirmation, this is. I have to change, Oh no. Similarly, this equal to this. Let me measure. This one. Equal to this, means I have to place 1 times this one. So I have told you DC and AB are parallel and this is intersecting. So this is alternate interior angle. So these are equal. So this is the proof of, actually this is the proof of this theorem 8.1, which you will see in 8.1, you will get it. This angle equal to this angle equal to this, and AD is common, AC is common. So AC is common, that was angle side angle. In 8.1, whatever I'm telling you, the proof of theorem 8.1, you will see. This angle was equal to this angle equal to this, and AC is common. So that was angle side angle, and it has, in 8.1 we don't have AD is equal to BC. No, at that time we didn't know it. That is the opposite sides equal, that you have to prove. Earlier you don't know. In parallelogram 8.1 you only know this is parallel lines and this is intersecting. So angles are equal vertically. Interior angles, vertically opposite angles, no, vertically opposite, no, interior, alternate interior angles. So whatever I'm telling you, these were the 8.1 proof, you will see. Okay, I have taken this much time, but I have written only questions, not answer. Okay, now I will write the answer. Before that, I'm sure you have understood this one. Yes, in this, because sides are not equal, this is what? this is actually the side of this one, this and this equal, is not equal. You observe which is the more, this is the more, so angle is here more. This is the small, AD is small, so angle C is small. If the both angles will be equal, this both sides will be equal. Okay, so let me erase it. Only one, if slowly read, slowly study, and keep patience. Some students will think, hey yaar, how much time I have given to the sir, and even he has not solved the questions. Actually, only to solve the questions, question solving is important. Okay, so I have told you with this figure, कि angles actually these are equal, but this is not equal to this. But he said if this equal to this, then prove it will be a rhombus. So for that I have another rhombus based on this same figure. Actually this is the rhombus and this is your parallelogram. How will you confirm? Believe on me? No. Are you able to see? Everybody can see, sir, this is the small, this is small side and this is the larger side. But here you can see I have cut it. From the early morning 5 o'clock I was working for these cuttings. So I have to do a lot of hard work to make a single video. Okay, you are observing. This is what? This is na? Or this is. If DC, I have cut some part, then what will happen? This angle will be equal to this. Then this angle, if DC is length, if the length are equal, this length equal to this, if C is here, the angles will be equal. Okay, this angles will be equal. For this, not only equals, I have shown this one, Oh yes, angles will be equal. Yes, in my last class 8.2 I have shown you this. This is the isosceles triangle. Be confirmed first. This side is equal to this. Only this side. This is not equal, but this sides are equal because this angle equal to this. And in my earlier, in this, I have taken this triangle. Na? Actually, for this was two triangles. For this, I have, this is a parallelogram and its half part. Parallelogram in half parts. This is not parallelogram, this is rhombus. So half part is isosceles triangle because angles are equal. This you have to prove. Okay, so this I have shown you. Now come on here. Means the question is if anything is such that if this is also a parallelogram plus rhombus. I have told my in second lecture. Okay, now if this is parallelogram, because the length is greater, AD and DC was not equal, but when you will make it equal, the angles will be equal. How? Let me show. This is angle A and only I can change, this is. Because these are equal. So it is possible now. Earlier it was not possible, I have shown you. This is not equal. This was not equal, but now it is equal, so only you can change and you can get this. So angles are equal and these are okay. I can change it also. Yes, we can make it here also. Because this angle equal to this, all the four angles are equal. This and this one. Okay. So actually this was the answer. And for that I will make another figure just in front of you. So keep patience. Actually this is made that time this is of rhombus. So the same figure you can make here, but this was the practical, means for in theory what will you do, I will tell you. Means it is asked about the parallelogram. So this is also a parallelogram. Because this is equal to this equal to this, actually all the sides are equal. So it is rhombus, a special case of this. But when you will draw this diagonal A, B, this is C and D. When AC here, this angle will be equal to this. Earlier it was not equal. It has been equal, divided, bisect. Why? Because the sides are also equal, and we have to prove it. With the parallelogram, this angle equal to this A here, angle A, vertically opposite. Similarly, this angle equal to this through the parallelogram. But if say this is the bisect, this is bisecting, angle A bisecting, means this is equal to this and A equal to C. So all this bisecting now will be equal. That was the first proof. If this angle A bisected, proof the angle C is also bisected. That was the first proof. Okay, I will prove it now. Okay, so this is what I have made here in this way, and I can prove with the help of this triangle. This is the half of the triangle. This I can change it right now. This, because this is equal to half, I can use it anyway in this format also. So this is bisected. Actually in this time when you will draw this direction, this will also bisected, but not I'm telling about means bisect means equal. This happens when this was the parallelogram and this was the rhombus. This happens, again I'm telling you the concept, this happens in rectangle and square also. You know, this is the rectangle, because if anything holds for the this and this, so it holds also for the rectangle and square. This angle will not be, this angle will be equal to this angle. You are confirmed? This angle is equal to this angle, but these are not equal, bisected. But if this will bisect, you know, because this is not a question, but I am telling you, in a square what does happen when you draw it? Yes, when you draw it, you know, this is half. At this time this is not half, but this is half. This half equal to this, 45, 45, and this is also bisected, 45, 45, and it's bisect, you know, diagonals bisect at right angle, rectangle to square and parallelogram to rhombus. You know, when we will draw it, this the diagonals bisect to each other, because the diagonals bisect here also, but not right angle in this way. Diagonal bisect each other, but right angle in the square. So this I will prove it in my next class. Means right angle, okay, what to say, I say I will prove in next class, but okay, this is, you can see this is the right angle, but it can be 4 times, you know. This is 1. Oh no, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. This, you know, I cannot do like this. I have to change, because it's a parallelogram also, na. I have to change the orientation, because this equal to this. If I will change it in this way, just in this way, because this is not equal, but it will happen in the square. In square, this will be a special case of right angle, means it is what, you know, in this right angle triangle you are observing this side is not equal to this one, but in here there are 4 parts, na. You will observe it's a 90 degree, this yes, only half, 1/4 part I am drawing, half of the triangle, yes. Means this will be equal to this, because the diagonals are equal, and angle 45, and this will be 90 degree. This is 90 degree. This is 90 degree. And this was the 45. But here the fourth part are like that. Fourth part like that means this is 90 degree. This is 90 degree. 90. This is 90. But this is not equal to this because the diagonals are not equal. So here when you parallelogram two things. When you parallelogram, you goes to the rhombus, diagonals are not equal, but the sides are equal. From the parallelogram, you go to the rectangle. So at this time sides are not equal, but diagonals are equal. So diagonals has been equal, and in detail I have told you in my second part. Diagonals are equal here, but it is not cutting at right angle. It is not right angle 90 degree, but here 90 degree. You can move from parallelogram to rhombus to square, or parallelogram to square, a rectangle, then square. In my second part I have told you in detail. Okay, so question has been solved. Nothing I have written, even then the question has been solved. Now I will write only and you will listen. So keep patience for this much time you are observing this video. So thanks a lot. Now I am going to solve, because in solving whatever thing is very easy. The people don't understand. So this was the given. We have to prove whatever proof it is given in your book. Now you will write provement. So you know it is very easy now. If this is a parallelogram, so I will write this angle equal to this and this equal to this. With here the first given. So ABCD is a parallelogram. So what we'll write here? ABC. Provement, first point, triangle ABC similar to, this is ABC similar to CDA. ABC similar to A and C. So A and C, C and A. This, because these are na inverse. A and C. At the place of A I have written C. At the place of C I have written A. What about here? It was B. It was B. So I have shown here A and C, C and A here. So I have written 8.1 theorem. So theorem 8.1. Okay, because it is parallelogram. If it is equal, then angle A equal to angle C. Angle this equal to this. So write what? In triangle, in ABC triangle, ABC, can write angle A? Yes. In this triangle, in triangle ABC, angle A, because if you say only angle A means it may be DAB also. That is why I have written in angle ABC, angle A is equal to, because for your simplicity, in triangle CDA, which one? Angle A equal to angle here A, no, angle C. This angle A equal to here, and this is what? So with the help of this, angle A equal to angle C. This, or you may write the full figure, you know, sometimes. Similarly, actually this has happened now. So it difficults me to take only A, because we are talking about angle A here and A here. So it is easy to understand, but it is not correct to write here. ABC, in ABC, this one. So with the help of this, we will not write. You know, writing is something different. To understanding is something different. This is not a correct way. Theorem 8.1. So in ABC, ABC, you will write angle A in what? BAC or CAB. Anyhow you can write angle A. It is not correct, right? It is not right to correct angle A. So 3 terms. For your understanding it is correct, but for your writing is not correct. CA, and how will you take it? This you have to write A, so it should be in middle one, na? So I will write angle A, but it is in middle, and I have to write something here and something here. So you can write CAB or BAC, both. So let me write here CAB. What I have selected? Third, first and second. This is not, again, it is not a part of your question. Means this you have to write, but you will write in this way: third, first and second. Similarly I will write third, first and second, and be confirmed. If you follow this rule, no problem will be there, because being a teacher, we see this and this, and if this is problem, the sequence is problem, I may cut your numbers. So A C D, this angle. So this is angle A, C and D. So angle A and angle C are equal. Okay, I have told you very specifically, don't write like this. Okay, so first I don't have space here, so I will erase this figure. You have understood this figure is equal, but we will not make rhombus directly. We will start from the parallelogram. Okay, so this figure I have used only, and this is not required. I have told you this is not a right way to write. Yes, so this is the correct way. Okay, so theorem 8.1, this was congruent. So 3 1 2 and 3 1 2 means you can write here starting means 3 1 2. From where you will start? Here 3 1 2 start. You can make this type of so it will be very easy, not mistake. Similarly, if you will draw this diagonal, you will get this triangle and this triangle, and at that time this angle will be equal to this, or in here also you can say this is what? This is what? BCA. B from the second, BCA. And these are the corresponding parts. These are the corresponding parts of congruent triangle. CPCT. This is rule CPCT. Okay. So another one is we have to write this angle equal to this. So this means C. So C means in this BCA. So second, third, and the first. You will make not this in this way. You start from here. So second, third, and first. So BCA. After this, third line. Similar. No need to write similarly. In this figure, whatever I have written, only in the provement, first line, second line, and the third line I am writing. This is angle. You will not draw in your copy. Your only eyesight will move like this. So angle BCA equals angle DAC. And be confirmed when you are writing this. No need to worry about this. If you have written this sequence correct, so DAC, angle DAC. What is written here? C and here A. Here A and here C. Okay, because A and C was bisected. So here is again C and A. Here A and C. But the things has changed. So this was again CPCT. CPCT you can write, because I don't have place, so I don't like to erase anything. Okay, the two things I have written. This was the proof of 8.1. Only one thing I have to use. At that time we will not use the CPCT. Okay, so 8.1 theorem, provement very easy, very interesting, very important. You just focus it. So the two angles are equal, but now we have used two angles here equal to this equal to this, or many others. You can write also here, or otherwise you may correct just like alternate interiors angles. So this will also equal. If you don't write to this, you can write this equal to this, because alternate interiors angles. If you don't write like this. Okay, now we have used ABCD is a parallelogram, two conditions here. With this diagonals, extra condition, diagonals AC bisect angle A. What does it mean? It is written only A, means at that time ABCD was full parallelogram, na? So angle A means the full angle A. This corner was bisected. So we will write this BAC equal to this DAC. What is that? Where it is? We have written, yes, this is this angle, where it is written, this here, CAB equal to, this is what? A means here, DAC. It is given this equal to this. Sometimes means if you sometimes it is given 2 equals to 2. Okay, and some person say x equal to x. Okay, just like this, 2 equal to 2. This is x equal to x. But the third one is given 2 is equal to x. 2 is equal to x. Suppose it is. So what does it mean? 2 is equal to x, 2 is equal to x, this was equal, this was equal, this is also equal, this is also equal. Means all the four sides, all the four angles are equal. So similarly, first line, second line, so it is given with the CPCT, but this A equal to this, it is given the third condition. So all the fours are equal. All the fours are equal means this equal to this. All the fours are equal means angle C is bisected. So this again I have told you for your understanding. Don't write it. In how many smart trick I have solved it. It is the written, but so much difficult. But it is given AC. So this A equal to this. I will write, it is given angle A bisected, and where it is A, this one, CAB means C, A and B, this equal to, it is equal, but this angle A here and this angle A here, these are equal. It is given, and what? Angle CAB equals to A and A. Angle DAC. Why I have written? Given AA. A and A. Focus on A and A. Because given. Now we have used this one, the third condition. Okay. So let me erase it. Yes, given diagonal bisect, you have to write. Why I have written this one? So this is the first, second line, third line and fourth line. Given diagonal AC bisect. AC bisect. AC bisect angle A. So it was given. So this is the same thing. So this one and this one and this. Taking all these three relations one at a time, what will you get? All these sides are, all the angles are equal. So this is equal to this, similarly this will be equal to this. So you will write in what to say, compiling. Compiling means you will see all the three equations, this and this, in one side. Compiling all three equations, what you will get? Equations means EQUATION. Equation means all the angles are equals, means C also equals, C and C. So C and C are equals, means C is bisected. Okay. So that was the first line. Second line, this is third and fourth, and this is the proof. Compiling all the three equations, we get, actually these all are equal, we get, you can say here we have taken A and A, so you can take C and C, C here and C here, we get angle BCA equals to angle ACD, means angle C is bisected. You can see BCA equal to ACD means these two angles are equal, means we get this, means angle C is bisected from by diagonal AC. If this is equal, means angle C is bisected by AC. Okay, so this has been proved, first proved. So writing is very easy, this 1, 2 and this proved, but to understand it's tough. Be confirmed, it is tough. It has taken a lot of time. Some student has asked to me, sir, please tell this theorem, this question first. So I am telling. So this was the first proved. Means this, if this is equal, so this is also equal. Means in rhombus. The second part is there. Hey, where is? Yes. The second part ABCD is rhombus. Oh yeah. Means these all are equal. Means this is equal to this equal to this. Means this also equal to this. If this equal to this, angles are equal. Here angles are equal, so opposite sides will be equal. That's enough. This equal to this. If angles are equal, so sides will be equal. Theorem chapter 7.7, chapter number 7. So BC is equal to AB. If this equal to this, AB is equal to this, means 1, 2 and 1, 3. So all sides are equal, so rhombus. Similarly, just we have proved in angle, similarly in the sides. So write it, I will erase. So that is why you have to prove first of all angle C is bisected. First step. Actually the whole question was, if this angle AC bisect, if angle AC bisect angle A, prove it is a rhombus. Means in rhombus it will happen. This was the question. The second part was the question. But the first part, diagonals bisect also, it was just for your help. Means this is the technique. First you will prove it, then you can prove that ABCD is a rhombus. So second part. In second part we have proved now these all are equal. So write AC bisect angle A and angle C. AC angle C. Okay. In triangle, you can take this triangle or this triangle also, anyone. So let me try ABC. In triangle ABC, if this angle equal to this, so these sides will be equal. In triangle ABC, angle A equals to angle C. Now because this is, now it is important, now in triangle we can write A and C, but in the quadrilateral angle A will be wrong, because angle A here, the division is there, this angle or this angle, but in ABC, angle A is equal to angle C. So if these are equal, so opposite sides will be equal. So what? A opposite side BC, A, so BC is equal to AB. This one, the theorem is opposite sides to the equal angles of a triangle becomes equal. Opposite side of equal angle in a triangle, you can write in a triangle, opposite sides of equal angles becomes equal. So this you have written. Similarly, you can write similarly this equal to this. Similarly, AD is equal to DC. Similarly, AD is equal to DC. So this you have got two lines. All the four sides has come BC. If I will take like this, ABCD 1 2 3 4, where is AB? AB. Suppose it is the first side. AB is equal to BC. AB, BC, second side, means 1 equals to 2. Okay. Here AD is equal to DC. 1, 2, and suppose write 3, and this is the fourth number side. This is 1 equals to 2. This is 2 means second number side. It's only for your understanding. AD 3 equals to 4. And if 1 equals to 2, 3 equals to 4, you know, just like it is given, 1 equals to, it's only for your understanding. AB is equal to BC. AB is equal to BC. 1 equals to 2, and what was it is AD, means 4 equals to 3. Yes, 3 equals to 4. Yes, if these two conditions are there, and somebody will tell you 1 equals to 4, means this is also equal to 4. If some say this equal to this or this equal to this, means all the sides are equal. And who will say this? A 1 equal to 4, 1 equal to 4, 1 equal to 4, 1 equals to 3, 1 equals to 3. If it is not direct, 1 equals to 4, but if anybody say 1 equals to 3, means 1 equal to 3, 3 is equal to 1 equal to 3, 3 is equal to 4, and 1 equals to 2. So 2 all are equal. Only one thing is required. Here any link is there. Only one link is required. This is another third relations. So all sides are equal. We no need to prove all sides are equal. Means only three relations. This 1 to 2, 3 to 4, and 1 to 3 or 2 to 4, and 1 to 3 is equal. Why? Opposite sides of parallelogram. 2 and 4 opposite sides of parallelogram. This opposite sides equal. So this was only for your understanding. So let me write. Yes, here I will write. So, but here BC and AB. So BC and DC, BC and AD, BC and AD are equal. Now these are equal. So this will be equal. All are equal. This equal to this and this equal to this. AB is equal to DC. AB is equal to DC, this equal to this equal to this. Only one thing is required, but it is given opposite sides are equal, so all sides are equal. But so after this you will write but BC is equal to AD, or you may write also here AB is equal to DC, but AB is equal to DC. AB is equal to DC. AB is equal to DC. 1 into 3. So means all the sides are equal. Why it is? Because theorem in parallelogram opposite sides equal. Theorem 8.2. So you will write theorem 8.2 opposite sides of parallelogram. This. So in the second proving, first line, second line, third line, fourth line, and this is the fifth line. I will erase it, and you have got the proof. If so, compiling all the three, this one, compiling all the three, just like in compiling all the three, what you will get? AB is equal to BC, AB is equal to BC, but AB is equal to DC also. AB is equal to BC, but AB is equal to DC, means AB is equal to DC. So BC is equal to also. Actually, this is the, in chapter number 5 it is taught, and it's very important. It was assumption, Euclid assumption. AB, BC, CD and DA or ED. This was including these three conditions, all sides are equal. Just like here earlier in my, I have told you, these all angles are half bisected, all are equal. So similarly, all sides are equal, and if these are equal, it's again a theorem, you know. if any triangle, if any quadrilateral, somebody says all the sides are equal, the two chances are there. What? The two chances. In ABCD, a parallelogram, in ABCD, all sides are equal, the two chances are there. One is a square and one is rhombus. But it is not asked anything about the right angle triangle, right angle. If this is right angle, this will be a square. But no one said this is a right angle. So it is not a square, it is a rhombus, perfectly rhombus. So ABCD is a rhomb and bus. So proved. So তোমরা সবাইকে আমি ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি। The question, you know, the numbers of lines was not so much, but anything which you write, why do you write, to explain it was time taking. And you have seen this video, this class, you have kept patient for them. For this, thanks a lot, and keep watching and subscribe also if you like it. Thank you.